Hello YouTube, this is Kaito JR here, and I'm here to do another review on chapter 22 of the Ajin demi-human manga entitled Ajin Part 1. And just to let you all know, I will do Ajin Part 2 tomorrow, but just for now I just want to do one video per day because I just think it's easier for me to just do one video, rest, and do another video for tomorrow and just keep up the cycle. If I do 2 videos per day, it's probably just for a really good reason, but just for the usual, I will do 1 video per day because, like I said, it's more easier that way for me. So yes, in this chapter, at the beginning of the chapter, we see Eriko just walking down this hallway, overhearing these 2 nurses talking about Ajin and how they're causing so much trouble outside of the world, especially with Sato. And they even alluded with, they even talked about Kei Nagai and how he was the one who threw this researcher off of the facility to just save his life, but they don't know that, so they're just kind of really skeptical about the whole Ajin thing. And then they remember how, oh wait, Kei Nagai's little sister Eriko is in that room that we're taking care of her right now, right? Oh my god, I'm a little worried. They think that Ajin might come for her next. I mean, I don't know, I'm just probably gonna have to get the hell out of here because, of course, they're all afraid, because Kei Nagai is an Ajin. He might, or some people might, go after Eriko in order to, I guess, get to Kei, maybe because Eriko might know where Kei is, so some people might go to her. So yes, Eriko might be in trouble here. I mean, right now she is safe at the Enoki General Hospital, but anything can happen to her, so I'm pretty much ready for that, whenever that happens. But yeah, Eriko, she's just overhearing about what's going on with her brother, about the Ajin, just pretty much causing a ruckus out there in the world, in Japan, which I guess worries her too. But at this moment in time, she doesn't really care much about her brother because she just sees her brother as, let's see, a scum, a jerk, and those type of things, a loser, or whatever you want to call it. Which, I mean, it's not too far-fetched. She is a little right there. She is kind of a jerk who only cares about himself and not really anyone else. But yeah, alright, so let's move on to Ko Nakano, because he's still trapped inside of his truck right there. I mean, Kei was nice enough to give him things just so he doesn't get bored or just driven to insanity, because if he lasts there longer than 72 hours within this truck, he probably just lose his mind. Even if he resets, he still loses his mind. It'd be pretty brutal if he has to stay down there that long without doing anything. So yeah, I mean, Kei gave him a TV or a radio, whatever it is, and he also gave him, let's see, a clothesline thing so he can just, I guess, clean his clothes. Yeah, he even has this little hole right into the side of him so he can just pee out of it. But yeah, I mean, of course, Ko is aware of what Sato did. He destroyed the Grand Pharmaceutical Company, and Ko was really ashamed that he wasn't even out there to help out. He was just inside here where Kei just put him inside here. I mean, Ko, yeah, of course, we see Ko trying to climb out of there, but it's very difficult because he just keeps slipping off all the time. He just keeps climbing, and then just slips off like that, and then falls back down, has to start back at ground zero because, I mean, Ko, he doesn't have his IBM. He can't summon one. He doesn't train with one all that much, so he has no skills with his Black Ghost. So yeah, it's gonna be very hard for him to escape from that truck without any help, really. But yeah, all right, let's see. So we see here all the journalists talking about what just happened recently, how Sato just destroyed the Grand Pharmaceutical Company by a passenger plane, and how so many people died. The people on the passenger plane, the people surrounding the Grand Pharmaceutical Company as well, many of the special assaulting the SAT I just talked about last chapter review. Yes, many people died all around. Many families have lost some loved ones, and we see this person right here saying, "It's so hard to feel safe when things like this happen." Was it a demi-human this time around? Yes, it was a demi-human. This lady just talking about, of course, this reporter just goes up to this lady and just says, "Yeah, I don't feel safe in Japan anymore. I'm probably gonna have to leave because all this craziness is happening, all this madness is happening. I don't want to be around here and just end up dead, to be honest with you." So yes, Sato, of course, he's in the silence right now thinking of his next plan, while all these people are just complaining about, yeah, a lot of people died and so on. And we are here in this talk show, in this where these people are just talking about what's going on in the news, how this author of the Psychology of the Terrifying Immortals, this man named Dr. Sho Fujikawa, yes, he wrote this book about 15 years ago, prior to prior to chapter 22 right here. And it doesn't say what the, oh yeah, it does say the name, yeah, like I said, that the Psychology of the Terrifying Immortals, that's the name of the book that he wrote 15 years ago, like I just said. Yes, this book, he already knew something like this might happen 15 years after he wrote the book, so he just, yeah, wrote the books just so he can warn people on how dangerous Ajins are and to make sure you don't underestimate them. I mean, this lady who's talking to Dr. Sho Fujikawa states how, to be honest, I'm kind of a non-expert about Ajins. I mean, most of the time I would just think Ajins, oh, they're those things that don't die, but clearly there's something more to them than that, and I'm just unaware of it. I mean, yes, of course, Dr. Fujikawa says how, yes, this book pretty much explains everything about what you don't know about Ajins. The book about the Psychology of the Terrifying Immortals. If you just read it, you can know all you need to know about Ajins, and you'll be warned about their possible danger that they are capable of, because it's all in this book. Yeah, pretty sure he doesn't know much about Ajins himself, since that's kind of that's Ikuya Ogura's job to know everything about Ajin, not Dr. Sho Fujikawa. I'm pretty sure he's just an author, and that's it. He probably just writes about stuff that he sees online about what are confirmed about Ajin. He just makes stories about them. I mean, yeah, he wrote this book 15 years ago. They weren't even aware about IBMs or even the paralysis scream. Maybe they were starting to realize this. I mean, at first they just knew about the immortality, and that's it, of course. I think that's why they are separated from other humans due to their immortality. That's what's differentiates them from other humans, pretty much. So yes, of course they're gonna continue on with these people next chapter with Dr. Sho Fujikawa and the ladies talking to each other about this book and more about the dangers of Ajins, in that if you see them, you should call the police immediately, which this man named Mr. Kita, who is a friend of Miss Yamanaka from this little village that Kei Nagai is staying at right now, because it's very peaceful around here, he's just preparing to go and shoot down Kei with a shotgun, but since he sees Kei on the news with the other Ajins that are not under Japanese government care, with Sato and Koji Tanaka, and of course they are saying how, yes, if you see these Ajins, make sure you call the police immediately and don't try to confront them yourself, since it's extremely dangerous to try to fight off these Ajins. So yes, call the police immediately. We'll be there right away. If you just say, yeah, there's an Ajin here, okay, yeah, we're definitely gonna come. So yes, but Mr. Kita, I mean, at first he's not gonna call the police, because right now he needs to make sure if Kei is an Ajin first. I mean, I guess either way he doesn't really care, since he doesn't really know the kid, but it kind of looks like Kei Nagai on the TV, the kid who's, I mean, yeah, Kei is under the persona of Miss Yamanaka's grandson, Ryota. So yes, it might, I don't know, he believes that that's not Ryota or Miss Yamanaka's grandson. That's definitely Kei Nagai, the Ajin. Let's go to Ajin in Japan on the news that he just sees, that just pretty much saw right now. So yeah, he's gonna get a shotgun, gonna cock that thing up. Let's go. He's gonna go take out Kei. And yes, of course, we did cover right here where we see Kei and Miss Yamanaka just pulling out weeds, and Kei just complaining out, why do we have to pull out weeds? It just seems so tedious and really pointless. I mean, they're just gonna grow back, aren't they? Or Miss Yamanaka says, well, yes, but it's all about being a man. You have to do it anyways, even though if it's pointless, to be honest with you. I mean, life is pretty much pointless in of itself, so, I mean, yeah, she doesn't actually say that, but I guess she could have, maybe. But yeah, so, I mean, these two men right here just look at Kei. Kei is just like, oh, hello there, and yeah, they just walk away because they're suspicious of Kei. They think he's that kid, that Ajin from the news, and how Kei's always poking around where he shouldn't be. So yes, they're really suspicious of Kei. These two men, they go to a meeting where they're just talking with with Boss Hiroguchi and one other guy as well there. He's saying, oh, yeah, this kid, he's definitely Kei Nagai. There's no way he is Ryoji. His name is Ryota, but they call him Ryoji because, I don't know, there's probably just get a little mixed up. So yeah, so he's probably a little mixed up there. I mean, there are a bunch of old guys, so they probably mix up their names all the time. So yeah, they call him Ryoji, even though it's Ryota, but I'm just gonna call him Ryota. So yeah, they don't think that's Ryota. They think it's Kei Nagai on the news because it looks just like him. And they're just wondering on what they should do about this because they heard how Ajins are dangerous and they don't know how they should handle this. Because like, one of them says, yeah, I heard they killed hundreds, probably even thousands. I mean, that's how tough these things are. We cannot underestimate these Ajins, so what should we do? Should we call the police? Yes, I mean, I guess they were trying to do that, but then Kei Nagai then comes up and then he has a bag right there. And yeah, everyone's like a little afraid of, like, okay, he's here, the kid we just saw on the news. Yeah, and then, yeah, Kei just walks up and says, alright, first of all, look, I know you guys are suspicious of me, but just to let you all know, I am not Kei Nagai, I am Ryota. That's my real name. And yes, he tries to convince these old men that he is Ryota, Miss Yamanaka's grandson. However, they don't really believe him right away because they're still really skeptical. I mean, they saw him on the news after all, and the Kei Nagai on the news looks just like this person right in front of them right now who is pretending to be Ryota. So, yes, Kei is gonna have to convince these old guys and that he is Ryota, Miss Yamanaka's grandson, just so he can stay undercover here for a little bit longer, just so he can earn their trust. I mean, he just meets these people like right now, so it's gonna be really hard for him to earn their trust. But first of all, he makes up this fake story on how he pretty much betrayed a lot of people, and that's why he doesn't have many friends. He used to live in this small community where, yeah, sorry, not a small community. Well, he doesn't really say exactly where he lives because I'm pretty sure he just makes up the story immediately. He just makes up the story like right away. I'm pretty sure he didn't plan this beforehand. So I mean, to these old men, that his story did sound real, but yeah, it said how he broke into a liquor store in Tokyo. Yeah, so he's saying how he lived in Tokyo somewhere. Not exactly sure where, but yeah, he's just making it all up. So he broke into a liquor store in Tokyo, got in trouble with the police for theft, and he, like I said, betrayed a lot of people, got expelled from school. His parents and brother didn't even really want him anymore. They kind of rejected him, so he had no choice but to come to this small community right here to live with these people. And he says, I just didn't know it'd be so hard to go through it all alone. Please, you gotta let me stay here. I don't know where else to go. Really, I'm not Kei Nagai, I'm Ryota. I'm Miss Yamanaka's grandson. You have to believe me, please. I don't have anywhere else to go. My family doesn't want me. My school doesn't want me. No one doesn't want me, okay? Just please let me stay. And yes, they all, of course, even Boss Horiguchi, yes, Boss Horiguchi, even sympathizes with Kei and say how, and yeah, same with the others as well. They're all like, okay, maybe this kid isn't an Ajin after all. I mean, he's showing emotions. I don't know if Ajins can do that, show emotions like we humans can, but this kid's like showing emotions, so he could be just a normal human being who is telling the truth. Maybe he is Ryota, Miss Yamanaka's grandson. We were just wrong. He probably just looks like the Kei Nagai on TV, but doesn't mean he's the same person. So yes, I mean, Boss Horiguchi says, okay, your story I guess makes sense to me, and even if you were an imposter, you wouldn't be able to make such a detailed story like that. But even with that, you still won't be accepted here as one of us. I mean, it's not like you were even born here to begin with. So yeah, you're not going to be accepted here. However, Kei says, I thought you would say that. That's why I brought this. And then, yeah, it's this big sake bottle of Mori Izo. That's what it's called, Mori Izo. It's basically just an apology gift for these old men. And yeah, of course, Boss Horiguchi is like, well, this kid knows where it's at. Bring you some Mori Izo. Alright, kid, you're okay. You know what? You're accepted. Alright, get the freaking sake cups. Let's drink that shit up. Yeah, so of course, Boss Horiguchi just says, hey, kid, can you drink? No, Kei says, I'm 16. So yeah, I guess it's brought up here again that Kei is 16 years old. I don't know why I thought he was 17, but yeah, he's right here in chapter 22. He is 16 years old. And then, yeah, something crazy happened. That once they're about to drink this Mori Izo sake, Mr. Kita just shows up, shoots a shotgun shell right behind Kei's chest, going right out here, and then Kei just falls down. And yeah, everyone's like freaking out, like, what the hell, Mr. Kita, what are you doing? Yeah, and then Mr. Kita's like, no, everyone look, he's an Ajin. Then yeah, Kei the resets, and Kei's like, damn it, this guy ruined everything. Yeah, so he grabs up one of the old men and just tries to hold him back as a hostage so Kei can escape. Yeah, because right now Kei's entire plan just went down the toilet. Now he has to escape from Mr. Kita because he's the one with the shotgun and pretty much the entire village in general. Of course, the smart thing he should be doing right now is to go for Ko, since Ko is the closest thing to an ally he has right now, and he's not going to be able to escape because, of course, Mr. Kita, like he saw on the news, he's definitely going to call the police since he's not going to, because he is aware that Ajins are dangerous, and he's not going to be able to catch it by himself, so he's still going to go call the police. Tosaki is definitely going to show up as well because he knows it's going to be Kei Nagai, the kid on the news that was captured and then was put inside this. He was put inside this facility to escape, right? And then Kei's definitely gonna have to escape from here with Ko Nakano and next chapter, pretty much. But right now, it might not be next chapter actually, because he's definitely gonna have to keep on. He's even gonna have to escape from all these people first. First of all, I mean, it's not gonna be easy. And yeah, like I said, they're all armed too. They all have weapons and stuff. Like Kei has nothing with him. All Kei has is, like I said, Ko Nakano. He's definitely gonna get him back. And yes, they're gonna try to escape from this place. How, we'll see next chapter or the chapter after that. Yeah, I'll just keep on going with these reviews. It won't stop, I promise, with all of you. But yeah. Alright, so that's the end of the chapter review, everybody. Make sure you follow me on Twitter and Tumblr. It's all in the description below the video. Subscribe to me if you haven't yet, like my video, and comment down in the comment section below. Alright, well, that's it for the video, everybody. Thanks for watching, and bye.